Hey guys, this is an impromptu video. I'm gonna make some steamed fish. So I have my headscarf on because y'all know when y'all cooking, ain't nothing cute about how you need to look. The food needs to look good and taste fantastic. Anyway, so let's get started. I'll show you. For my fish, my water is boiling. I cut up these peppers. Any assortment of peppers is fine. I have one organic carrot, and I did all my cut up, and then I have some thyme and a Scotch bonnet pepper. We have a bunch in the freezer, and this is my fish. This fish was seasoned probably the day before Thanksgiving, so as you can see it has its own seasoning, so it's been marinating for a long time. So yeah, that's there. So that's already defrosted. I took it out since earlier this morning. Cut up some chunks and put it into the steamed fish. Now, mind you, a lot of Caribbean people, we do the steamed fish differently. So if you do it different than I do, kudos to you, but this is how I do it. So I'm going to use the Grace Fish Tea flavored soup mix. And this is $1, as you can see, in our local Korean market. So yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna add my peppers first. Any order is fine, it doesn't matter. You just need for your steamed fish gravy or sauce or boil or whatever you need it to be flavored. So I'm gonna add that, and then I'll add my Scotch bonnet. Do not pop that, it's gonna be too hot. All right, and then I'll add a sprig of thyme. Am I loud? Yeah, that's okay. I add a sprig of thyme. Throw that up in there. Bam! Alright, and let me just get a little stirrer system here. Just gonna stir it. And then I'm gonna add my fish tea flavor mix. And then I'm just gonna let all that dance together so that you can get that fish broth going. And it doesn't need to be going for very long because, you know, it doesn't take long for the fish to cook because it's snapper, it's red snapper, so you know. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop up, give it like a rough chop, so it doesn't have to be anything slim and trim, you know. So I'm gonna do a rough chop. Throw that up in there. I kind of like some of the skin on the carrots. I don't know about everybody else. It's kind of like a roughage kind of feel. So I wish you guys could smell this. No, I'm not even smelling it. It's like, oh yeah. Oh, that smells good. It smells gardeny, like a herb garden, you know. But yeah, so I'm gonna let that boil for a second or two. Or, you know, it doesn't really have to. So I'm gonna just get the fish and I'm gonna sit it on top. Yeah, so this is my fish. As I told you, I seasoned it the day before Thanksgiving. I went to the fish market, our local fish market, and I'm gonna just lay it down in there because that's already seasoned. The water's already seasoned, and yeah. And basically, guys, that's it. And you just let it, you know, handle business. Just let the flavors all get through on the fish. And this is really good food, especially on a cold day like today. Or you could put this over like a bed of rice, brown rice. That's pretty good too. So yeah, I'll come back when this is finished and I'll show you the end result. See ya. Okay guys, so I'm back for a little bit. As you can see, everything is boiling nicely. Now what I forgot to tell you guys is that I didn't add any salt or pepper or any type of other seasoning because the fish is seasoned already, and the package that I show you of the fish tea, that's seasoning. So basically you don't need to add anything else. So I have the pumpkin that I showed you guys earlier. This here good? Alright. Let me cut these pieces off because they look kind of suspect. Alright. I don't know about everybody else, but I like to eat the skin of the pumpkin. So I've already scooped this out with like a spoon. This is the other half of the pumpkin, and I'm just gonna chop it up. I'm gonna chop it up in like probably cubes. So even though if it kind of melts away into the pot, that's fine. You just wanna, it'll add a little thickness to your soup. Okay, so I'm just gonna chop it up, and then I'll add it, because like I said, the fish soup or the fish tea, so yeah, it doesn't take long. So that's already washed and I chopped it, so I'm just gonna take it over to the pot. You don't want to stir this pot too much, because you don't want to disturb the fish. Like, you don't want to break it up, because you want when your fish is finished that it's completely whole, like still intact. So you don't want to stir the pot. You just want to leave this pot alone and let it, you know, do its thing. So I'm just kind of sink these down into the crevices right here. Yeah, you don't want to break it up. So I'm going to cover this and let it sit. I'm going to put it onto like a medium heat. So my medium heat, my dial is like numbers. So I'm going to do between 4 and 5. All right. And then, yeah, no, maybe 5. Then I'll come back and check. Thanks, D. All right, guys. So everything is boiling together. See? Uh-oh. I'm being fogged up. I'm going to let this clear up for a minute. I'm going to just show you. This has been about 6 minutes. And the pumpkin is already soft. The carrots, they're a little hard, but nobody likes mushy carrots. The fish is still intact. And I'm just gonna taste. Here is the end result. My pumpkins are soft. Let me double check so you guys can see. Pumpkin is soft. Fish is cooked, as you can see. Carrot, soft. All right, so everything is done. So I'm gonna pour it over into this. My dish. I took out the pepper, the Scotch bonnet pepper, because I didn't want it to pop in the pot. So I'm gonna grab the ends, really pour it into a bowl, like so. Get everything out. Uh-oh. A carrot trying to escape. And that's it. Steamed fish with pumpkin. So good. So good. All right. Just like so. And that's it. Bon appetit, guys. Bon appetit. It was simple, easy. That was hearty. It's going to be filling. Like I said, you can add crackers to the top, or you can lay it on a bed of rice, but it's bomb. It's even good just like that with nothing else added to it. So thanks for watching. See ya.